Welcome to Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis. Toroline has given me an experimental string that is kind of released and kind of not. It's called O-TORO OCTA. Hey guys, what do you do on a wet day, but you want to play tennis? You want to practice your strokes. Coach Gu is practicing indoors because it's too cold and wet right now. He is trying to tune up his backhand slice, just like something you guys should be doing right now. Download the app, link is below, and learn the limitless possibilities with fast track tennis. So get your fast track tennis on now and get your tennis on the fast track. All right, so O-TORO OCTA in my hand. This is in limited supply. It's something that they developed with the same compounds as O-TORO, which I feel like everybody loves. But when they extrude it out of the machine, it comes out with 8 sides now. And you know I like 8 sides. What does that do to the string? Well, according to them, it's going to hold tension a little bit better, be a little bit firmer, so a little bit more enhanced control, but has some snappiness to give you a little bit of power. Interesting. Well, let's get it on my racket and see whose coach is available to do Toroline and get on the court. Hey guys, looking for a stringer? Is it tough to find a stringer near where you are? Didn't I tell you about Direct Tennis? I've been telling you guys about it for like years now. Check out directtennis.online, find a stringer near you that's convenient and easy for you to drop off and pick up, or they can come directly to you. Now, the new from Direct Tennis is their Pro Shop. You can get their latest and greatest equipment now, like the new Clash, the new Pure Drive, the new Whiteout version 2, all from directtennis.online. Get it strung and delivered directly to you. Check them out at directtennis.online and get your tennis directly to you. All right, so just got off the court. We got the O-TORO OCTA going on here. You guys have tried it for a couple days now, so this is like your third time out. Thoughts?
On this one, I think I actually kind of prefer my tour. It gets a lot of spin, like it definitely jumped when hitting it, but I also think that like on my backhand in particular, it was almost like too much spin. Like I kept actually dumping everything down to the net and then like taking high forehands too. Is like I was thinking I was going to kind of power the ball and everything just like went down like immediately. I'm not sure. I mean, I probably, wasn't hitting the right stroke or something with it, but I think they mentioned too, like it's a little bit lower net clearance. So I tended to get some zero net clearance, which wasn't too great. But I mean, I did play with both of your rackets as well. And honestly, I felt like it was a lot better. So I don't know if it was just a combination of being in the diadem racket as well. I think tour to me was more predictable. I mean, granted, I've been playing with the tour now for a bit as well, so I was just more comfortable with it. But I Yeah, too much of something for me.
I just thought of something. You have a spin racket, and then you have a kind of a lower, flatter kind of a string. Maybe it kind of negated each other somehow for you. Because mine's has more plow, obviously. Jared's has more plow, so it wanted you to plow more, I guess, is my guess, right? I'm no scientist, though. So, okay. But you're an engineer. Coach Jared, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, like you said, our rackets get a little bit more plow, but I think also my racket's also tailored towards spin, so it's a little interesting that I think Kira and I had a little bit of differing opinions in this regard. For me personally, yeah, usually it was weird. When I was like younger, I always thought when you added more serrated edges to a string, they'd make it stiffer. But then I realized it's actually the opposite, it's a counter effect. So for me, I thought this was definitely softer than O-TORO Tour. I think I had the opposite in the sense of instead of Kira, who was having the balls kind of get into the net a little more, I felt like I was kind of spraying a little bit. So I kind of had an adjustment period in the first maybe 15, 20 minutes because, this Octa string versus the Tour string is definitely a lot softer, more comfortable on the arm. But I just feel like I didn't get the same consistency from the string bed as I did with a full bed of Tour. So Tour, I could expect obviously a more firm response, kind of kept the ball in the court a little bit better for me. I just take bigger cuts. And then with Octa, the first 20 minutes, I kind of had to just rein that power in for me personally. So again, like when they were saying that, or I guess when Eric says that you get more plow through, I definitely felt that. And for me, I just had to rein it back a little bit. So I definitely want to adjust maybe the tensions and try to play with it a little bit more just because I feel like it definitely, if I'm trying to preserve my arm down the road, I think this would be the option to go. But currently, if I'm looking for kind of just a more playable string at the current tension that I'm using, I feel like Tour is kind of the choice for me. But at the same time, I also think that it'd be fun to actually try this in maybe the mains and have the O-TORO Tour in the cross, or maybe flip one or the other just to kind of soften the string bed and open it up a little bit. Again, there's just so many different iterations of O-TORO, where it just makes it tough to kind of pinpoint one kind of combination I want to try at first. But for I guess the players out there that are looking for kind of the differences between Octa and Tour, I just think if you're looking for a slightly more comfortable feeling than just O-TORO Tour, I think Octa will be your best bet. But just again, anticipate a little more plow through, a little more pop. And just try to control it when you can. So,
what tension did you do on yours?
52 on mine.
What tension did you do on yours?
52.
What happened to 48?
How to jack it up a little bit. So yeah, trying to get a little more control out of our rackets because we got those spin rackets, so we're trying to just make it a little more controlled. So jacked it up a little bit.
Interesting. I did 52 on mine, so we all 52'd it out. Okay. So I agree with both of you in that the trajectory of the string is not as great or enhanced as the O-TORO Tour. The one thing that I also noticed is this is a quiet string. Like you guys are mentioning that, it's good for the arm. There's definitely dampening properties in here. If you compare this to O-TORO Tour, O-TORO Tour is loud and proud is what I'm saying here. You feel it, but you get that nice crisp feel when you hit that string. This is kind of giving you like a, hey, the ball's here. See you later, kind of a thing, it not pow, it's like whoop, whoop, it's like, oh, interesting. But you kind of get used to that feel after a while. It's just like, pillow catching you, versus like a metal fence, which is what I like. And I guess that's what you kind of like in that tour too. So, but it played well. Definitely not as much spin potential as other firmer strings. If you hit flat, if you want to save your arm, definitely a great string to try. All right, 8-sided. Guys, any final words?
No, I think you pretty much made the comparison right. I think if you're looking for just a softer feel, Octa's the way to go. And like you said, if you want a slightly firmer feel on the arm, but still comfortable, because I haven't had any problems with O-TORO Tour, I think that's probably the best bet to go with. It's kind of just like a feel for whatever you find more comfortable than the other. So.
Yeah. So this probably is the quietest O-TORO, I have to say, right?
Probably I'd say even Snap had slightly more feel, but again, with this one, I just think it had a ton of pop, though, for sure. I was driving balls and hitting a little deeper than I thought I would, so I definitely had to control it a bit. But I think if you rain this one down, it can definitely be a good string for anyone out there. So,
all right, guys, thank you for doing the experimental Octa with me. Where can we find you?
You guys can find me on Instagram at Ma Tennis.
You can find our joint Instagram at KJ Tennis.
Guys, thank you for watching Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis.